Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll start our office hours in a few minutes, just giving other people an opportunity to join. Right. Good afternoon. It's 2:02. I want to go ahead and get started so that I'm respectful of everybody's time. So thank you guys again for joining us. Really quick, I'll just review our meeting guidelines, and that is just to please stay muted to reduce the background noise. We have the Karen just put the Q&A Google form in the chat, so you can ask questions through in using the chat feature or raising your hand. Okay, we'll go to the next slide. If you haven't already had an opportunity to do so, please sign in. We just try to monitor attendance and also make sure that we get the live binder to all the participants. All right, next slide, please. Next slide, please. We just have a few reminders, and I will give you guys an opportunity to ask questions about this if you have any questions. We sent out the MOU extension because DHCS extended the capacity grant. So what that means is you now have until June 30th of 2028 to utilize your capacity grant funds. So we need your MOU extension signed, and we also need your 10%, which is the final payment for your capacity grant. So if you haven't already done so, please submit that to us. Here you all have a specialist that you're working with, or you can send it to the SLP capacity grant. Are there any questions about this reminder? No? Okay. Next slide. So they are, this is actually through Anaheim Unified School District. They're offering a family engagement webinar that's free of charge, and we're just sharing that information. So if anyone is interested in learning about how Anaheim Unified School District is aligning the MTSS model, and also it's going to be leveraging the fee schedule, please join their webinar. It's I've already heard it, and I thought it was a lot of good information, so that's why I'm sharing that with you all. Next slide, please. This is just another opportunity for Mental Health 101 training. It's actually offered by SCOE. Again, a free training. So there are 2 days. It's the same. You only have to attend one training. It's the same information both days. So if you're interested, please register for that training. And again, this information will be coming to you all with the live binder links. Next slide, please. So today we are really going to focus on your progress report number 3. So just using your chat, I'm going to ask a question. How many of you have used all of your capacity grant funds, and this will be your last progress report you're submitting? You can just raise your hand using the reaction, or say, put something in the chat if you guys have used all your funding. Nobody. Okay. So given that this will likely not be your final progress report, what that means is every 6 months, we will continue to need you to submit progress reports. But as soon as you have exhausted all of your capacity grant funds, that will be considered your final progress report. Are there any questions about that? No? Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and move to the next slide. So the progress report that's going to be due in July is focusing on your deliverables from January 1st of this year through June 30th of this year. And the progress report should focus on your deliverables, meaning if you identified a Medi-Cal enrollment goal, then you're giving us an update as to how you guys are doing with that Medi-Cal enrollment deliverable. If you said that I'm hiring staff to assist the district with Medi-Cal enrollment, then we just want to update on that particular deliverable. Did you hire staff? Have you developed job descriptions? Are you getting board approval? And we just wanted it to be very, very simple. You don't have to carve out like every detail. It's just a really quick update about how you're doing with deliverables. And also, we know that people tend to pivot. So if you are no longer working on a particular deliverable, it's okay to say we're no longer going to follow that deliverable. We're going to pivot and, change course. We're going to use these funds in another, category, a different bucket of funding. That is okay. This is your opportunity to now revise any changes that you guys want to make going forward. Next slide, please. What's going to be different with this progress report is DHCS and SCOE are asking for a fiscal report. I will show some examples. I think it's in the next slide. But they just want a financial report of how you have utilized the capacity grant fund. Some people said they were using it for staff. Some bought privacy pods. Some people use the funds on supplies. Some people have spent no money. So then your financial report should show that you still have funding available to use for the capacity grant. Some examples from what we are told is through in financial 2000, there is a FAR 300, and there's also a way that you can request a summary of from your accounting department. So those two documents would be sufficient for how you're utilizing your capacity grant funds. Next slide, please. And here is the actual report. And I did attach the video recording from SCOE. They did a training and explained to us how we're able to, I guess, what types of reports, because I know every school system doesn't have the same financial system that provides reports. So this is an example, and there's also a video that you can watch to at least get an idea of what it is that they're asking for. And they do review these. These are not requests of SBCSS. These are requests because SCOE is responsible for administering this grant at this time. Next slide. So there's also an opportunity for you guys to upload and showcase some of your work. I've been to several campuses and I've seen beautiful wellness spaces. I've seen privacy pods. I've seen whole wellness centers built or school-based health centers built. This is your opportunity to add photos, letters, anything that you guys have received, like thank you cards from your student or community partners that you feel would be something SCOE would want to see, showcasing your work and people's gratitude. This is your opportunity to also upload those photos or tokens or cards to the to this report. Next slide, please. So this is typically what our progress report tracking tool looks like. Does anyone want me to go through a tab and kind of give you guys a quick play-by-play of how it should go? I think a couple of you guys, I see some new faces, but most of you know how to complete this progress report, right? Okay, so you're basically going to put your, it says county office, but that's us, and then your local LEA is your school. Some consultants may be assisting two LEAs. So basically use the LEA name. If you're with Colton, it's Upland, it's Hardy Brown. So please make sure you use your right LEA name. And then what you're going to do is click on every tab at the bottom. If it's Medi-Cal, you're going to click on Medi-Cal enrollment. If you have a deliverable there, you'll give us an update. Let me give you a quick, let me share my screen really quick. Hold on a minute. Okay, so I'm just going to give you a quick example. This is Medi-Cal enrollment here. This is paying staff wages. All you're going to do, if this is your deliverable, one of your priority funding areas, you're going to select this box and you're going to give us an update from January of this year to June of this year. What have you done regarding this deliverable? And also, how much money did you allocate to this PFA, this deliverable? And then how much money has been spent? And when you get to the end, so that's Medi-Cal, we have service delivery, data collection, billing infrastructure. When you get to the end, this last page, if your math is not mathing, if it's off, you're going to have a red alert here. It will say that your math is not mathing, things are not adding up. So if you follow your previous progress report, which you all have a copy of, if you need it, please reach out to your specialist and we will happily send you another copy. But these are the 5 categories, the 5 buckets of money that we were able to use capacity grants for. All right, I'm going to stop sharing so that Jameen can get her slides back up. Are there any questions regarding the progress report that I just showed you? No? Okay. So we'll go ahead and go to the next slide. So as a quick refresher, this is the same tool that you guys have used before. You're just going to update your deliverable. You're going to make sure you enter your budget and respond to each priority funding area. And make sure your budget, your allocation, what you've allocated matches. If it's off a penny, you will see an error alert. Okay. And our next slide is just questions and answers. So I do want to open it up if anyone has questions about the progress report in general or just any question about capacity grant. We are here for questions at this time.
That email is the original one that went to.
There's a question on the Google form. And the question is, was the extension MOU already sent to our districts?
Yes, the extension MOU should have gone out to your districts or the point of contact we have for capacity grant in March. And we still have some pending that we have not received. Does anyone have any other questions? I know Karen has put a lot of the links in the chat. As long as you access the live binder, you will find all of this information and we will upload this recording. If not today, it will be added to the live binder tomorrow. Are there
Ciao.
any, no other questions? So that means I'm gonna get timely progress reports and they're gonna be great. Thank you, Rialto. That means Sylvia, yours is gonna be on time, huh? You're gonna have yours to me June 1st. Okay. I didn't I wanted to give you guys time because these deadlines are very, very time sensitive and for some reason we struggle with trying to get all of our information to SCOE on time because we're, reaching out to LEAs trying to get one or two. There's, I think we have 59 LEAs participating in the capacity grant. So it's not easy for this small but um mighty team of like four. Sometimes we get a little bit more help to get all these tasks done. So the reason we're asking you guys to start working on this is so that we can get them approved and then we will send you the Qualtrics link because that's the second step. You have to enter it in Qualtrics. And sometimes there's some um, difficulties or challenges once you receive that link submitting it. Okay. If there are no other questions, our team will hang on and, if there's someone that just wants to have a short conversation, we'll be here. Otherwise, I'll give you guys your time back and wish you luck and just ask that you please join us on May 28th for our next office hours. We will actually be having Rialto showcase how their nursing staff is leveraging or is planning to leverage the fee schedule. So we're very excited about this learning opportunity for you all.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Veronica,
Veronica.
Karen.